There's this new gold rush happening online, and this time it's all powered by AI. You see these gurus everywhere selling this dream of creating automated YouTube channels that supposedly rake in thousands of dollars every single month. Well, today, we're going to crack open that playbook. We're using a pretty popular, massive 10-hour course as our guide to figure out what's really going on inside.
So get this. This is a direct quote from the person who made the course. They claim their private community is pulling in more than 20 grand a month. Now that is a huge hook, right? It's designed to make you think, hey, this isn't just some fun side hustle. No, they're framing this as a serious, potentially life-changing business.
Okay, but how does this model actually claim to work? I mean, behind all those big, flashy numbers, there's a very specific system being sold. So let's break it all down. We're going to look at the promise they're making, the step-by-step process they teach, and of course, the AI tools that are supposed to power this whole thing.
All right, so let's start with the big promise, right? The hook that grabs everyone's attention. The whole idea is that you can tap into YouTube's massive audience and all that potential revenue without ever having to show your face on camera or even really doing most of the creative work yourself.
And here it is, the magic number you see everywhere in the course, $10,000 a month, or, even more. And the claim is that you can hit this with just one of these automated faceless channels. And get this, that's supposedly just from ad revenue alone. It's a number that's pretty hard to ignore, isn't it?
So that's really the fundamental concept here. The whole business model is built on two things: anonymity and automation. You don't need a camera. You don't need a fancy studio. You don't even need to be some big on-screen personality. The AI is supposed to be your writer, your voice actor, and pretty much your video editor, all rolled into one. Now, this isn't sold as just some vague, fluffy idea. Oh no. It's presented as a very specific, repeatable formula. The course lays out this whole step-by-step blueprint that promises, hey, anyone can follow this to launch their very own automated channel.
So here it is, the 5-step formula. It all kicks off with modeling a video that's already proven to be a viral hit. Then, you use AI to generate the script, create the voiceover, and even produce the visuals. The final step is where a human comes in to basically assemble all the pieces, edit it together, and optimize it for the YouTube algorithm. And you can apply this exact same process to all sorts of popular niches. Think philosophy, history, health, you name it.
And that first step is absolutely crucial. See, the strategy here isn't about being inventive or original. Not at all. It's all about data-driven replication. The course literally teaches you to go find a video that's already a massive success, and then use its structure, its topic, even its title as a direct template for your own content.
So you might be wondering, okay, how do I get a script for this video I'm modeling? Well, the course talks about a few ways to do it, but it actually highlights one method that it calls, and I'm quoting here, a dark and unethical way. What is it? Basically, you rip the entire script from that viral video using a transcription tool, and then you just feed it into an AI to paraphrase it. Yeah, it's pretty much a super high-tech way to copy someone else's homework.
Okay, so obviously this whole blueprint only works if you have the right tools, right? The course is built around a very specific set of AI software and services. Think of it like an assembly line, where each tool has a critical job. So let's pop the hood and take a look at the engine behind this whole operation.
So for scripting, the course points to some really specialized tools. We're not just talking about a general AI like ChatGPT. No, these are tools like TubeMagic or DubDub, and they're built specifically for YouTube. They're designed to either analyze a channel's best videos to give you ideas, or, like we just talked about, to just straight up transcribe them so you can paraphrase them.
All right, you've got your script, now you need a voice. This is where AI services like 11 Labs come into play. They can take that text and turn it into a voiceover that sounds, well, surprisingly human. The whole point is to create audio that's engaging and doesn't immediately scream, "I'm a robot." And what about the visuals? Well, that's kind of a two-step process. First, you use an AI image generator, something like Leonardo AI, to create still images based on prompts from your script. Then, a separate tool animates those images, bringing them to life and turning them into the little video clips that become your B-roll. And finally, a bunch of more familiar tools are used to stitch it all together. You've got CapCut for editing, Canva for making those super important thumbnails, vidIQ for handling the SEO and keywords to please the algorithm, and something like Epidemic Sound for royalty-free music. And there you have it, the complete assembly line.
Okay, so making the content is one thing, but how do you actually make money from it? I mean, how does it become a real business? Well, the course goes way beyond just get more views. It focuses on a strategy with multiple angles to turn these automated channels into actual money-making machines.
And the business model they teach is all about diversification. The goal is definitely not to just rely on YouTube ads. That would be too risky. Instead, the whole strategy is about building out 4 separate income streams to create a business that's a lot more stable. So let's break them down. First up, you have your standard ad revenue, and the course claims this can actually be pretty high for educational content. Number 2 is affiliate marketing. So if you have a channel on Stoicism, for example, you'd link to Stoic philosophy books on Amazon. Third is print-on-demand merch. You can use those AI-generated images on t-shirts, mugs, whatever. And finally, number 4, the real end game, selling your own courses or a private community, which you'll notice is exactly what the guy who made this course is doing.
And that really is the ultimate goal here. See, this playbook isn't just about running a single YouTube channel. It's about using that channel as the very top of a sales funnel to build an entire online brand that has all these different ways of making money. The channel is just the engine. The brand is the actual business.
So when you step back and look at the whole picture, you see this huge difference from how content is traditionally made, right? Instead of an on-camera personality, you get a faceless channel. Instead of going out and filming something yourself, you're just assembling assets made by an AI. And instead of an original idea or performance, you're modeling and paraphrasing content that's already gone viral.
And all of this really leads us to one last, pretty provocative question. This whole playbook is basically a formula for success built entirely on copying and automating. And as these AI tools get better and frankly easier for anyone to use, it kind of forces us to ask, in a world where going viral can be reverse engineered by a machine, what does it even mean to be original on the internet anymore?